by some police officers, but that is ongoing. The other members of the committee pulling and pushing the tables.
Please, where were you born?
I was born in Somanya in the eastern region of Ghana.
I'm not familiar with Somanya. Is it in the eastern region of the country?
Mr. Chairman, I just stated that I was born in Somanya in the eastern region of Ghana.
Now, Krobo, Odumase, and Somanya, are they the same?
I am unable to respond accurately to that. I'm not sure about that, but I believe that one of the MPs from the Krobo area is present in the committee. He can help us with the geography.
Honorable nominee, respectfully, are you familiar with Krobo Odumase?
Yes, I know the constituency, the lower Manya Krobo constituency and upper Manya, yes.
I'm not talking about constituency. I'm talking about a town called Krobo Odumase. Odumase Krobo.
Yes, I know a town like that exists, Mr. Chairman.
Very well. And I'm asking you whether that town and Somanya are the same or different.
I am unable to answer. I told you I'm not very conversant with the geography of the area.
Did you live in Somanya where you were born?
Chairman, before you came in, when I did the introductory part, I stated that I was born in Somanya, but I grew up in Nigeria. My mother is here, my birth mother is here, and if you want her to swear the oath, she will, to testify on at what age she took me. But I was taken to Nigeria at the age of 6 months. At that age, I don't think I would have been in a position to know what my surroundings were. Thank you.
Honorable nominee, are you currently in possession of a birth certificate?
I don't have my birth certificate here, but I own one.
Is it a very old one or the digital birth certificate?
Mr. Chairman, it's a very old one. My parents have done very well to preserve it.
And that has your place of birth as Somanya?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
You are in possession of a Ghanaian passport?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. 2, actually, but under the same name. A regular passport and a diplomatic passport, all under the name Samuel Nate George. Thank you.
The Ghanaian passport you have, does the place of birth bear Somanya?
Both do, Mr. Chairman.
So you would disagree with anybody who would suggest that you were born in Odumase Krobo? You would disagree?
My parents told me I was born in Somanya. They are the best to determine and tell me where I was born. Thank you.
Honorable nominee, on your CV, you have indicated that you have undertaken a number of courses.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
But before then, you have indicated that you speak English, Ga, Dangbe, and Tree.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Do you speak any language of Nigerian origin?
Muso Yoruba, dear, sir.
You speak Yoruba?
Yes, I do, and a bit of Igbo. I can tell you my name, Ahambu Sam George.
Don't pay attention to my questions. Pay attention to my questions and then answer my questions. Not for the gallery, but for me. All right? Do you speak Yoruba?
Fairly.
You speak a bit of Igbo?
Yes, please.
To take the leave of Mr. Chair to amend your CV to include Yoruba.
With the leave of Mr. Chairman, if it pleases the committee for me to have to, but I just put the Ghanaian languages I spoke on my CV.
But it is here you stated language is spoken. Language is spoken. So I'm asking, since you say you speak Yoruba, that would you want to take the leave of... Honorable nominee, I have...
Yes, Chairman.
I have given you a document, a paper. Please read it aloud to the end. I've written something there on top with a pen.
Chairman, with the greatest of respect, this document is not one authored by me. It is Act 1, Scene 1 from Macbeth.
Yes, that is correct. That is correct.
I don't know if it is within my place to request from the chairman the relevance of reading Macbeth as the Minister for Communications, Digital Technology and Innovations.
Honorable Leader, once the document is not emanating from the nominee, accordingly, he's not supposed to answer any question based on it.
Chairman, with respect. Chairman, with respect. Chairman, with respect.
Honorable Leader, you know the position of the law, that if you are not the author of a document, you are not responsible for the content of the document, and as such, you cannot be asked questions based on a document of which you are not the author.
Chairman, I've not asked him a question. Perhaps the lawyers on this table may assist me. I can make mistakes, and I'm ready to learn. We are allowed to lay a foundation. Around this table, we've laid foundation with constitutional documents, with media publications. In fact, we laid a foundation at the commencement of my questions with St. Francis of Assisi prayer. He read it out. He read it. He has it right here. So a document that is being read to lay a foundation to mount a question is allowed. I don't know why you are...
Honorable Leader, Minority Leader, Honorable my learned friend, we all know the rules of the game. You haven't asked any question, but you asked the nominee to take a look at a document. And the answer from the nominee is to the effect that I am not the author of the document you are asking me to take a look at.
Okay, so no, Chairman, the proper form. Chairman, like I said, we will continue to learn. Honorable nominee, please, you have an extract from Macbeth before you, correct?
That's correct.
Please read the relevant provisions there as in your hand.
I do not know, Mr. Chairman, what is relevant. This is about 29 lines.
You see, Honorable Nominee, hold it. For us to know the relevance of what you are asking him to read, you need to ask a question, since he is saying that he didn't utter what you are asking him to read. So why would you be asking?
Chairman, Mr. Nominee, permit me to take you back a bit to the question of LGBTQ. Let me take you back to 2014 during a program on multi-TV, Joy News, Joy TV. That time it was Majority Caucus. And let me paraphrase. That is a direct quote, and I'm quoting in full. I believe that this matter has been overflogged and is being pushed just to suit a thing, parochial political agenda. C, irrespective of my personal opinion on homosexuals, the Constitution of this country remains supreme. And the Constitution of this country enjoins that everybody has right. And their rights must be protected. It's actually one of the preambles to the Constitution of Ghana. We must speak issues which are of necessity to the Ghanaian people. The amount of airtime we have wasted, I call it wasted, not spent, wasted talking about gays when we have pertinent issues of water, pertinent issues of power, potential petrol prices going up. Look, those are the things that bother everybody. And they don't care whether the president, at that time, His Excellency President Mahama, who published his book, is gay or not. This was in 2014. My friend and brother nominee, I want to ask, has this view changed? And if it has, what occasioned it?
Thank you very much. I would, if I had the opportunity, play the full recording of my submission for the purpose of the country, because what you have read is a 2 minutes, 14 seconds transcript.
I have the video. Do you want us to play it?
The transcript is of a 2 minutes, 14 section of a 14 minutes long submission.
Honorable Nominee, I think the question that he's asking is whether or not your view has changed.
Chairman, respectfully, he layered the question. My answer needs to be layered as well. So I plead with you to give me some time.
My respected colleague, Chair, thank you for the opportunity. Sometimes the public misconstrue the engagement. You've been our colleague. When certain questions are being asked, they are not meant to embarrass you. I want you to sit here with a mindset that this inquisition is for the purpose of governance. No intention to disrespect you. We are political animals. There are times that when we are in the space of politics, we act in a certain manner. But with the benefit of hindsight, we all realize that, oh, maybe this one, it could have been this or that. So some, take it easy, relax. This vetting process can be as short as possible, depending on posture, approach. I recall, and I will say this with the leave of chair, I recall, in my early days in practice, here was a young barrister advocating for bail on behalf of my clients. And in the bail application, I was talking too much law. I recall the district magistrate, after court, called me into his office and asked me whether I know why my client was denied bail. He said, normally, when you are appearing before a court and you want bail, the approach is not all about the law, how you even extend courtesies to the court. Situations where you think the court is erring, how you go about it will contribute materially to how the judge will treat your client. I'm just saying this to get you to take a deep breath, to listen, so we can have a very good interaction. Don't be agitated at all. Is that okay? Is that fair? Is that okay?
Mr. Chairman, I am in no way agitated. I'm extremely calm, and I just want to respond. I mean, and no offense taken to the question by my brother and friend. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chairman, what I was saying was that it was a 14-minute submission, and in the quote, you hear that I spoke about irrespective of what my views are, those views remain the same. In that video, in that submission, I said that homosexuality, as far as I am concerned, is an aberration of the mind. It has been my position in 2014. It is my position today. In 2014, we did not have an advocacy office opened in Ghana